Wonder if that does anything in the game. Oh. Oh, is it just a black screen? No, I think it's working. Okay. We're going to try this here. We're trying a lot of new shit today. First thing we're trying is we haven't streamed a long time. And when we did, we were streaming on Twitch. So I'm changing that up a little bit, only because got locked out of my Twitch account and I can't get back into it because I moved, which is why it's been such a long time. It actually wouldn't have been that bad. It only would have been like 4 or 5 months, but like I don't have my computer in a good spot for streaming and stuff. There's noise all around, and right now it's pretty late at night, which is the only time I can really stream. Or the only time I can really stream where there's not a ton of background noise. And the issue is the microphone's really sensitive, and if I turn it too far down, it doesn't pick up anything. But if I don't turn it down to just the right sweet spot, it'll pick up every single thing in the house. And even right now, I'm pretty sure it's picking up the refrigerator running, to be honest, which is about, I don't know, 10 to 15 feet to my left. But yeah, I don't know, it's picking up every little noise. The other thing we're doing is we're here with some Legend of Grimrock. Now you'll notice there's a rat in front of me. That is not from the base game. We're playing a custom dungeon. It's called Final Adventure. It's really great. I just started. We're also, okay, so the other thing we're doing that's new, that's really dumb here. We have made characters that I would never normally make. I'd say I've played a decent amount of Legend of Grimrock 2, including, so this one is the third custom dungeon by this guy, and I've played his first 2, really good, and then this one, and of course the base game, and a couple other custom dungeons. But this guy makes really good ones. What do they call it? I think it's Lost City, The Guardians, and then this one is the Final Adventure. So regardless of what I've played, I've always done no characters like this. I always do like a full melee offense, dual wielding, light weapon master, whatever you want to call them. And they're really good because they can provide a lot of damage really fast. And then if there's some issues, like if something has good resistances or whatever, or not physical defense or whatever, and you still want to output a lot of damage, what you can do is you can have like bear potion, rage potion, speed potion, and you drink all those, and then you're super fast, you do a ton of damage, you're in bear form, and you can, since you're able to hit with both hands, you can do 2 bear swipes in a row really fast. And then I have like another tanky character in the front line. Could be a fighter, barbarian, whatever. I'd usually go rogue with this one, and then usually like barbarian or I think they had knight in the original. But something that gets a lot of bonuses with armor and shields and stuff, so they can kind of be in the front, take hits, and survive. And then I would have a mage, who's a wizard, I think is the original game's name for it. And in different mods, there's different names, but it's some kind of mage where they're kind of full magic, and they would do all the different kinds of magic. And I didn't have to worry about anybody else doing magic but them. And then I would have an alchemist. I think the only time I've ever done anything different was the Guardians, the last one I did, I believe. Yeah, if I remember right, there's mining. So he introduces mining in that game. Wait, was mining in the original? I haven't played the original in so long, I don't remember. But he introduces mining, I think, and I think he also introduces cooking. And a farmer got those skills immediately. You didn't have to buy, you had to buy books for them, otherwise with gold keys. And so I put a farmer in instead of an alchemist. And that ended up going actually really, really well. Oh no, the game's really quiet. Okay. Let me turn it up a little bit on my headset here. Also, yeah, oh god, okay. Now it's loud enough that it scared me. Okay. Now I hear all the doors opening and stuff. I also haven't played anything with a headset in a long time, but like I said, with the microphone being so sensitive, it picks up everything. I can't play with the speakers because it'll pick up all the noise from the speakers. Oh yeah, so here's the thing. So like I said, that's my usual setup, is the dual wielder, the tank, the wizard, and the alchemist. This one, they don't have an alchemist, and I replaced him with a sharpshooter who, again, uses guns like an alchemist. However, the alchemy ingredients, they don't multiply in their inventory, and so I'm still going to have him do alchemy. But he's going to be more focused on firearms first, and then actually Constitution level 3, because that is required for mining, as you can see. And then alchemy, and also nimbleness, because that's going to be required for picking locks. So this guy, even though his only, he's a sharpshooter, and his, theoretical only thing, basically, okay, getting ahead of myself. The only skill that he absolutely has to have to be able to function in his role to deal damage is firearms. So we're just going to give him firearms. And since he has... Wait, where'd he go? Since he's going to have really high dexterity because... I didn't get a... So I didn't show you guys character creation because it took like an hour of me debating what classes I should take and stuff. So he's a sharpshooter. He's going to gain 1 dexterity per level, which means that his dexterity is going to get really high in the later parts of the game. And so we aren't going to need to take perception for accuracy, and we aren't going to need to take critical either, because I'm pretty sure the firearms... The skill increases their crit chance, but also I'm pretty sure the firearms eventually have crit chance as well. And then... yeah, so that's why we decided to do that. Oof. Oh my god, I have really... my body decided I wanted to burp right now. Okay, then we have a druid, which is not in the base game. So the reason I've done this is basically the druid is very similar to what would have been a battle mage in the original game, with the main difference being that, first of all, food consumption rate goes down, but also you can learn to cast nature spells. So the reason I made this party so he's going to be focused on firearms like his class should be. The rest of them are all going to be like half and half. Sure, he's going to do a lot of the magic, but he's only able to do nature spells because this mod has I guess it is a mod. It has very specific spell groups. So there's nature, and there's sacred, and there's arcane, and of course they all have like a wizard class for that. So there's the wizard, which is the arcane one, and then there's a priest for sacred, and then druid for nature. The other one you can do for nature is a ranger, and it focuses more on like ranged attacks. It's kind of like the rogue from the original game. Now the good news is that, okay, first of all, saving in this dungeon mod, whatever we're calling it, takes forever because it's a huge mod. So what's going to happen is he's going to end up with a bunch of magic, but he can only use nature magic. So anything there's also common magic. So if you look here, you can see fire magic is needed for common, sacred, arcane. Air is for common, nature, and arcane. And then earth is common, sacred, nature, common, sacred, nature. So even though he's going to have a lot of magic, he's going to have no fire magic because he can't cast any nature spells with that. And if we do have fire spells, we can cast them with either them, because arcane magic does use fire, or him, because fire spells are also used by sacred magic. But what I've done here is I've done they're kind of like a half magic, half non-magic class, and I've done that with all of them, instead of having like a specific caster / specific non-caster classes. I've delayed for a really long time. It's already been 10 minutes of me explaining. So this mod also has a bunch of stuff. We are not going to do this, for the love of God, because it's been a little while, but I've played this dungeon before. Food is not necessarily easy to find, and also you're going to spend a lot of your time in this game. I guess you don't have to. If you're just trying to rush through the game, not really manage inventory, not, kill all the things, not find all the secrets, like, you could probably not have to worry about food as much. However, we're not going to gain less experience either. That's a challenging time. So these things make the game harder. These over here make the game easier. This one gives you a bonus sack, which is literally a sack at the beginning to get some bonus items, and then save camping, which lets you rest when enemies are near. So one of the things this mod does, you can't rest when there's enemies too close. You have to go away from them. So yeah, it's gonna be a challenge. And so I've never been able to beat this dungeon, because what happens is I play it for a while, and then it gets to the point where there's so much stuff to do. I know that guy's not an enemy. Do I have to step here for him to drop it? Okay. What the? Oh, okay. I forgot that you lost all your shit. Anyway, what was I saying? It gets to the point where there's so much to do that I kind of get, I don't know if I want to say distracted, burnt out, something. Like I'm not necessarily stuck. I'm trying to keep that, but I'm just really not going anywhere. And so I'm like, well, if I'm not going anywhere, what am I playing for? Okay, so I forgot to tell you the rest of my plan because I got distracted. I really should have planned. I should have planned something out. To be honest, wait, didn't I? Oh, that's right. He stepped on the rock. I should have planned something out. Fucking not clicking on stuff. Real struggling with this turtle. Come here. So I get stuck, and I think that what I've done here is going to make it even worse, because I have all these characters who are doing halvesies stuff. What is this? Oh yeah, so common spells. So he'll probably get common spells too, and one of the reasons why is I took Seeker of Knowledge. So when he learns spells, he's going to gain more energy and some experience, which is fine. Oh, and I've named him Mantidea because I believe that's the science name for praying mantis. That was some food. Okay, now I don't know, this game requires too much thinking to be having live commentary. This is ridiculous. Okay, so we need a key, and this is, wait, we could go that way. We don't want to go to a new area just yet. Oh god, I meant to do this. Okay, so that has reeds, can't go that way. Is there a... Doesn't look like there's a pressure plate over there. We need to go this way. Thought I saw something glinting there. You can carry that for now. Okay. Oh great, another turtle. Just gonna grab that real quick. Wait. Yeah, my heavy heater's gonna be on the right side there. Why was that turtle so easy, but the other one was such a challenge? Okay, so these give different stats than the base game. I'm pretty sure this one gave you negative willpower, if I remember right. Spices. Really? All equipment was destroyed. How am I supposed to fight with my bare hands? Okay. I do remember that spell took me forever to figure out how to use, because when I first played this dungeon, I would try to do it like this. I'd be like, oh, cast it over him, and I would do this, and it would do nothing. I was like, what the hell? The spell's not working. And so I got like halfway through the game, and for some reason I did it while standing on him instead of in front of him, and it worked. And I was like, are you serious? Okay. And then, who just messaged me? And is it important? I don't think so. I'll check that later. Also, getting distracted too often. I started the stream, and all of a sudden I have to go to the bathroom now, and I'm really annoyed, and I don't want to end the stream immediately. But the microphone's so sensitive, it's probably picking up on my tummy rumbling. So I think we're going to stream probably a lot less time than I had planned, but we're going to do until my bladder decides it's time that I can no longer continue streaming. Yeah, I didn't even show you their traits. So I did Headhunter and Glutton. Glutton's a new one for this mod, I think, but Headhunter is the same. Wait, there's a corpse here. He's hungry. Okay, Glutton doubles health recovery for food concerned. Bleeding Blossom is your favorite food. So it's kind of like, this guy's going to have cheese or whatever. And the mutation, of course. And Ratlings have Treasure Hunter. So every time I find a secret, he's going to get some money, and we're going to get double experience for that secret. As for my druid here, we're going to take the armor. The plan is to kind of put him, once he gets a couple of levels, we're going to put him in the back and this guy in the front. The reason why is his protection is going to be pretty good for the early game, because we took this. And then Seeker of Knowledge. And then, what did you take? So this one's the weird one for me. So I took Fast Learner, so bonus XP, and then Agile for bonus dexterity. And the reason I did this, let me explain here. So human, faster experience points. So we're getting 30% faster experience. And the reason I did it is because this monk class for this custom dungeon is interesting. So it's a class that's very average. Everything's average. So you get starting health and starting energy of 50, but you only get 3 for each of them per level. You can cast on arcane spells, which, if I remember right, is going to be basically, what do you call them? Not really, they're not like buffs. They're more like, I forgot the term now. I can't think of it. But it's like non-combat spells, basically. And then you start with 3 skill points instead of 2, so he has an extra ability. So I have Concentration, Light Weapons, Fire Magic. But then also gain +2 to your lowest stat at each level. If there are several such stats, you receive +1 to each of them. So if you saw my stats earlier when I jumped through it real quick, they're all 13. And generally, this is kind of not good for most characters that you're going to make. So most characters, you kind of want what you're focusing on. So your magic character, like this, you want a lot of willpower. And then I gave him a lot of vitality because he's kind of a battle mage. And then, like this guy, maxed out his strength, and then I got his willpower and dexterity up from what they were. Because they take a really big hit as a Minotaur. And then this guy maxed out dexterity because that's his offense stat, which is going to be mostly what he uses. The other stats not nearly as useful. As for this door, here we go. Wait, did I? Shoot, I forgot to label it. Okay, so I'm gonna be labeling my map. I watched a guy play this on YouTube, which, with watching that guy play it, and with me having played it before, I'm gonna know, at least for like the first probably 5 or 6 hours of gameplay, I'm gonna know some of the I'm gonna know some of the things, which basically just means that I'm gonna be able to do the puzzles and stuff pretty easily for the first portion here. He doesn't have any real magic. Well, I say real magic. He doesn't have any combat magic yet, does he? No. He got that dead... Talk to the dead... Speak to the dead spell, whatever that's called. He just... Last words. Okay. If you've never played a game and tried to run a live commentary on it, I suggest you try it just to see what it's like. It's very, very much harder than you'd expect. And if it's a game that you play all the time and you're really good at it, okay, so that's a nature... No, it's not even a nature spell. Okay, well, it is earth magic. I did start him with earth magic. Okay. So now he has... Okay. Did I not find a torch outside? There's a torch right there. I did find a torch. I'm just not using it because I'm freaking silly, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, just a live commentary is a lot harder than you'd expect. I first started streaming probably when I actually started out making YouTube videos, and then I was editing one night, and my fiance at the time was like, you spend a lot of time editing your stuff and not actually playing the game. You should stream them instead, because if you're streaming it, you don't have to edit it. Like, you don't have to go and find the funny parts, cut out the stuff that's not interesting, and like all that stuff. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. So I did it. And then I've been streaming rather than making videos ever since. And that was probably almost 10 years ago. Okay, so... Like I said, I'm doing a lot of stuff in the early part of the game. If you can see over there, that's a pressure plate. So we are going to throw something. And I don't really know if it matters what it is. Okay. That opens this wall. Okay, and that's how we're getting money, by the way. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. So I forgot that the thing on the top of the ceiling, that button was also considered a secret, even though it's pretty obvious. And if you've played Grimrock games before, you're going to be checking for that kind of stuff. But, what'd I just get? Fire burst. Okay. So this is where it gets weird. This person is the one who's going to have fire magic. Well, they're going to have fire magic first. This guy's going to have fire magic too. But I forgot to tell you my plan. Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you that he changed a bunch of the skills when he made this. So... Alchemy is basically the same. Constitution has a bunch of different new stuff now. So I think it used to just have increased carry capacity, but now you can eat any food without negative consequences, and no extra food, and increased health regen, like a bunch of stuff. Concentration also has a bunch of new stuff. Third level, you gain XP faster. Utility, that's what it is. This guy's going to have a lot of utility spells. And there's some extra stuff for all the things, and I guess maybe we'll go over them more as I go through. But this guy, he's going to max his perception. The reason why is heavy weapons, tons of strength, so lots of damage. However, his dexterity kind of sucks, because it does for minotaurs. So what we're going to do, or minotaurs, however you prefer to pronounce it, whichever way works. We're going to max our perception. That'll cover up that weakness so that he'll have good accuracy and good damage. And then also the perk for 5th level. For this mod, 5th level perception allows you to spot buttons and switches. And what that means is when he gets there, he'll get the trait for it, and then like if we're walking along in a dungeon and there's a button and I step and there's a button here and I step into this square, he'll make a noise and it'll tell me like, hey, there's a button. I think he says I spotted a button, or I spotted a lever. And then God, there's a secret over here too. So slide, I'm assuming that's slide. Slide and push it deep into the drain. And that's for above. Next time we go up, we want to put something into that drain. And I could have done it when I was there, but I wasn't thinking about it. And that note just reminded me that it's up there. Okay, I don't think there's fish in here because it's the beginning area. Oh, hi. I don't remember who I was given that to. You have this available. Oh, real, the double miss. Coming in clutch. Oh, and you're out of rocks, too. Okay, now I have to step into the poison if I want my rock back. Okay. Just gonna wait for the poison to dissipate real quick. That's gonna be annoying having him have that spell first. Because, oh no. I don't think I can open this yet. Okay, well, this is a puzzle that's... So this, for this mod, this guy does like the area that I'm in is basically the tutorial area. So, it kind of gives you the basics of like how to play the game. So it has some really obvious hidden buttons, like the one I pushed on the roof. Wait, did I? Okay. It's got some pretty obvious puzzles where you can kind of figure out the stuff pretty quickly. And, oh no. Oh no. Here, just... Oh! Break the... I want to be able to do the square dance thing. Or just kill him, whatever works. Okay. Just... God dang it. Oh, we got our first gun. That's nice. I can't use it yet. Real. We just cannot break stuff right now. Do so little damage. Oh no, they didn't pick up the rock because he threw all his rocks. Energy potions. Give that to our battle mage / druid, whatever we're calling him. Okay. I think there's more stuff. I just take forever to break it. Do I want to go up there yet? There's more to explore over here first. Okay. So we're kind of cheating? Did I guess it doesn't really matter which way I go. I think there's, yeah. Okay. We're kind of cheating because I played this mod before. And then... Oh, what? Really? The first time I try to use the gun, it's jammed? Okay. Real. Okay. Is that guy over there? Hello? Are you coming to kill me? I know there's another snail over there. Am I... Nope, I'm not blind. Okay. I was like, I swear to God I saw another one. You have to go over there to see him. Oh, that tricked me too. Yeah, there we go. Actually, I'm kind of cheating for 3 reasons, not even just 2 reasons. The first 2 is that I've played this mod before, a while ago, and even though I didn't beat it, I know the starting area pretty well because I made characters, because like I said, there's different characters, so you can make like a priest and stuff, and I was like, oh, I gotta try them out, see what they do. And so I made a bunch of different party types with a bunch of different characters, and I played the first like 3 hours of the game probably 100 fucking times. But So that's kind of one way that I'm cheating. Another way that I'm kind of cheating is I've watched a different guy play this game. And is there a pressure plate over there I need to throw something for? I don't see one, but you never know. I don't really have a whole lot of extra stuff except rocks, maybe. Oh, actually, is that better than a stick? Why have I been using the stick the whole time when I have a dagger? It is better. That's going to be a nice thing about her stats, is I don't have to try to figure out, like, oh, is my dexterity going to be 1 point lower than my strength, so it doesn't make sense to use it? No, they're the same. And actually, I need to try really hard to make sure they stay the same, because if they're the same, they all level up. So at level 2, she's gonna be 14s all the way across, and then at level, I don't know, 15, she's gonna be 28s all the way across. Of course, that's if you don't include the bonuses from other stuff. I just have to make sure the bonuses are even. So like she can wear this because it doesn't give a bonus to stats. Air magic. Okay, well nobody has air magic. It's a combat spell. This guy's probably going to be the only one that can use it. Or the only one that will use it. Yeah, so I played it before a while ago, and then I watched another guy play it. And I will say, the guy that I watched play it was not very good. Well, I shouldn't say that, it sounds mean, but when it came to the combat and the exploration and stuff, he did fine. But one thing he didn't do that really made me mad is, which maybe he didn't do it because I'm struggling with it now. He didn't label his map at all, which the reason I didn't like that is because I was like, how do you know the stuff that you've done already? Especially later in the, like, there's a lot of backtracking. Okay, I'm pretty sure that opened the grate below here where that snail was before. Okay, and that should let us pull that lever, which opens the door. What was the other way that I'm cheating? Played before, watched that guy play. Wait. Oh, I need a key for this? Okay, hang on. Oh, the third way is that I've played this guy's mods before, and actually was able to beat him. The Lost City and the Guardians. Oh. Uh-oh. Did I screw it up? Oh no, they're all leveled. Okay. Okay. So now they're all 14 because she leveled up. And for you, we're just going to do firearms, I think. And then for you, so I know we got to get concentration up. I want to get dual wielding as quick as possible too. But yeah, we'll do that. So we need to get concentration up because the utility spells that they're going to be able to use require, I think it's 3 concentration. I'm going to take this torch. It's either 2 or 3 concentration. I need to be able to use them, so I have to put points into it to be able to use them. Oh, where'd I put that? I just had that key. There it is. Didn't I say I was going to take that to... Jesus. Okay. Okay. So anyway, the reason I say that it's kind of cheaty of me to have played this guy's other mods and now I'm playing this one is that I've definitely kind of figured out his style for the games that he makes, or the dungeons that he makes, I should say. And first of all, some of the puzzles are ridiculous. It's not acceptable. They're so hard. But yeah, I definitely know the kind of markers to look out for now. Yeah, so that helps a lot. Okay, I was just thinking. Oh shoot, he's immune to poison, right? I don't have. Oh wait, no, I do. I do have this. I just gotta level it. So air magic. That allows for nature spells. Shock. Okay, beautiful. He's weak to lightning. He's also weak to gunfire. Okay. Okay, so we got our gem to open that stupid door. Is there something over here? I don't think so. I don't know, like I said, I played the beginning area enough times that I'm pretty sure that I remember where all the stuff is. Oh, not 100% sure about that though. Wait, did I have a title for this stream? I don't know. I spent a long time working on the YouTube stuff before this to get it to work right, and I was not very impressed with its user friendliness. I was like, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to get the stupid stream just to work. There was a noise in my house. I also hear zombies. Okay, so we cleared that room. Cleared this little area. Were those secrets? Or are they just rooms? I don't remember. Okay. I guess that's... He doesn't have fire magic, so... Oh, plus it'll help me break stuff faster. We're not at the point where we're going to start shooting pots to break them yet, because we don't have that kind of ammo on hand, but, uh-oh. The guy that made this mod makes sure that you get plenty of ammo, though, for your guns. So it's not like the base game, where you barely have enough to fire your gun enough times to kill stuff. I shouldn't say that. Once you get the revolver, it shoots really fast. There we go. Oh, you freaking missed. I don't know if we want to put those on right away. Real. Oh, why am I using the... I'm derpy. Like, why am I using the freaking knife when I could be using the torch? Because the torch has fire on it. And zombies are weak to... Or not zombies. Mummies are weak to fire. Did I say zombies before? Good lord. I didn't notice there was stuff here either. Is there something over here as well? It's a freaking throwing dart. Okay. I think that's that. God, I did it again, even though I knew I shouldn't do it. There we go. I only did 4 damage, though. Good lord. Okay, I'm just gonna kite them. Oh! It wouldn't matter because I missed, but, oof, I'm just gonna do this real quick. Oh, okay. Now he gained a level. Oh, Jesus. I don't have time to deal with this level right now. We already killed the snail behind us, right? Pretty sure we did. Ouch. Real. Okay, I'm having real struggles. Okay. Now I'm swinging when there's nothing there. Oh, God. Okay. This is great. I swear to God, though, the live commentary thing is killing me. When I first started recording YouTube videos 10 plus years ago, I did Oh, did I miss? Was there something over here that I missed? Or was it just the gem? Okay, so this is important actually because they can't cast with their hands. So these two guys can't cast with their hands. So we actually need a wand to use the utility spells. Wait, did I not? Yeah. Okay, so now we have fire available. If we have to fight any more, real. I just can't break pots today. If I have to face any more mummies. Okay, and then you're level up. Crap, I don't remember who's carrying this. Yeah, like I said, maxing perception, and we can now do this. Because he's got 10 protection, without any kind of wand even. And he can now hit from the back row, if I understand correctly. Yes, and I did want to double check that because I do know that this guy has changed a lot of the stuff. For the better, I would say. When I was looking over the stuff in character creation, I was like, this seems like it will work really, really well. Is that good to wear if he doesn't have proficiency? Because now I have negative evasion. Yeah, we'll show you that perception skill when we get the chance. God, this is really derpy now. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, and if I remember right, this door's locked. Need a key. Need a skull key to be specific. Does this just... Oh, it just turns it on. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that's a trap for later when you open the door that turns on. What are we going to do? Oh, the stupid... Okay. Wait. I can go this way. The skull thing, gargoyle face, whatever this is called, I don't know. Gotta fix his eyes so we can open this door. Okay, so now I can tell what time it is. There's a secret journal. That's something this guy did that's pretty cool. What the heck? Okay. He put a secret journal in here that tells you... Getting distracted by looking for items and stuff. It tells you how many secrets you found. So what you've got to do is you got to find these crystal shards of insight, and then when you use it, it'll tell you the... Should I take that torch? Let's take that torch. Take all the torches. And we're going to take our gems back, of course. And then let's label that as looted so I don't come back and try to loot it later and find it's empty. Okay, and I think we have to come back. We have to go through there at some point anyway, so we can find that later. I know there's a thing over there that I missed. But since we have to come back, it's fine. I don't know. I like to take the torches because then you have torches, but I also like to fill all the torch holders. Okay, you can hit from the back. Do I even still want him with the staff now that he's actually got a couple of different types of magic? Sure I do. I don't really know. Okay, so over here, got ourselves a turtle. I can hear him from 27 miles away because he's not a quiet boy. Just... on normal difficulty, the things are pretty easy to kill. If you have space, that is. Okay, so then this, I can't loot that. Okay, so I remember that we've got to hit this pressure plate to open that wall. Son of a... Okay, we're just going to try all the different stuff here. Actually, what am I doing? I can just take one step forward and then... There we go. You gotta move out of the way so that the wall opens. Okay, now I can get all my stuff back. I gotta put something on this though so I can cross it in the future. So here's the thing. I know we don't want to use rocks, which sounds derpy, but I know that you can actually use rocks for stuff later. Oh, and there's a body here as well. If I run fast enough, everything will be fine. Turns out that was not true. Okay. I feel like I should have gone the other way. We'll come back to it. Now this secret, I remember this from 100 years ago, because I was so mad when I found out about it. I can't even tell if it worked. There's a secret over there, and you have to open the door by throwing something from over here. And yeah, I didn't know that for the longest time, and then I found out about it, and I was real mad. I see the lever down there. Okay, yep. So this is where that crow room? I can never say that name right. That's where they throw our letter down to us, as you can see. Crap, I gotta remember to go over here. Let me do this. Okay. Okay, well that doesn't help us as much as I thought. I thought that, I don't know why I thought this, because I'm looking right at it, but I thought when I flipped this lever, this wall in front of us would move, and I would be able to walk through here. I don't know why I thought that. Okay. Well, there's reeds to our right, so I know the ladder's over here. And might as well catch fish while we're down here. Someone's starving already? Oh no. Why did a turtle not react? Never seen that before. That was weird. Oh, you know what? If I had to guess, and the only reason this might be right is because I have also made some custom dungeons. Not any complete ones, but I've made like a level, and it might not have scripted me as being like a target, because I hadn't actually moved into the area yet. I was still on the ladder, so it might not actually alert the turtles to my presence until I move from that ladder. As derpy as that seems. Okay, so he's starving. We got plenty of food, though. Well, I shouldn't say that. I think the guy that I watched play this game, he got a lot farther than I did, and he was constantly saying, "Oh, I have plenty of food," and then immediately be like, "Yep, I ran out of food." Because apparently you go through food real fast in this game. I didn't remember it being that bad, but maybe he turned on the maybe he had the extra food consumption turned on, and that's why he was constantly out of food. But it was pretty funny either way. Oh, okay. So one thing I like to do, if a torch is getting burnt out like that, I like to just, before it completely dies, I'll take it, put it in my inventory, and then I'll put it in one of the torch holders, because they become a full torch again. I mean, you can't pick it up, but oh god. Hiccups now? This turtle can't defeat me. Yeah, so it'll provide the full light when it's in the torch holder. Even though it's like what's it classified as? Used. You just can't take it out again because it's still used and it'll die really shortly afterward. But okay. Make sure I didn't miss anything there. Really? I guess he's still got his stick. Okay, so I have lockpicks. Lockpicks were in the first game, right? Or not the first game. The original Legend of Grimrock 2. I can't imagine that this is not better than the knife. Yeah, there we go. Pretty sure there were lockpicks. Okay, and then that's not what I wanted. Son of a! I used this cooldown. Now I gotta wait to cast the spell. Okay. Okay, so if I remember right, I'm about to be set on fire. And I remember that because I did guess. I got set on fire a concerning amount of times when I would do this before, and I don't know why, because I would know it was going to happen and I would just do it anyway. Okay, are we ready to go back? No, we unlocked that secret area up here that with this lever when I thought I was going to move the wall that... Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't grab this stuff yet. Okay, that's fine. We can get the stuff on the roof first. And then we can get... Wait. He doesn't need that. He probably does. Okay. Same for this. We definitely don't want that there because we'll accidentally drink it and it's poison. Okay. Well, shoot, I put all the stuff on the wrong guy, apparently. Alright, let's go ahead and start this, and we're going to put that on him. Arguing that as a treasure hunter, he should be the one carrying our treasure. What is this? Willpower? Okay. Where's our gems? Come here. How do I get 4 gems already? That doesn't seem right. Okay, what is this? Toxic potion again. Alright, and then he's going to be our alchemist. That just tells us about a toxic potion. It's kind of pointless. I'm doing a lot of looking around. I don't know, that's kind of part of this game though, is you do a lot of looking around, making sure you've spotted all the buttons and all the things. Okay, I think we're good for over here. Oh, that's right, okay. Wait, don't I have to... God dang it. Okay, well I have to go over here to go to the next area anyway, so we'll just grab this when we're over there. Wait, yeah. Never mind. I might as well go do that now, because I'm going to get distracted and forget about it. Wait. Ah, son of a... There's no ladder over here. I can't go back right now. Okay. So what I need to do then is I'm going to have to complete... Wait, did I grab this already? I did. Okay. I'm going to have to complete this puzzle slash area first. Where'd I put the key? Oh, it's right here. I'm blind to both eyes. Okay. Now, if you've ever played Legend of Grimrock, you know that this is a trap. You can tell just by looking. Oh, I better quick save. Okay. I almost picked it up, and then I was like, I'm going to die. And then I was like, well, if I quick save, it doesn't matter, because I can just reload the quick save. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Just deal with you. Oh. Did I accidentally put the game on easy? How do I check that? Oh, his torch isn't lit. I feel like I shouldn't have been one-shotting them with the bombs. I guess maybe they're not as hard as I was expecting them to be. I was expecting that to be like an is not the proper word. Okay. Yeah, I was expecting that to be quite a bit more of a desperate fight than that. And I don't know why it wasn't harder than I expected. There was a button there. I saw that button. I'll come back for that in a minute. Okay, so we obviously need the poison to come over here. And this tells us how to do it. Bring a jewel of its color. So a green gem. Do I not have a green gem yet? I don't think so. Wait a minute. That's not right, do I? I don't know if you can see it. Okay, I'm not getting poisoned by standing here. Oh, now I am. What the? Okay, so if you try to look through the little doorway thing, it poisons you. And you can't see it because I'm moving too fast. But there's a wall there that you could hear, but it's only open when that door is closed, which is unfortunate. That's okay, though. I didn't want to run out that way anyway because, you know, all the poison and stuff. So, we open this trap door. Okay. Oop. Is there not another? Oh. Well, that helps. Okay. I was thinking there was going to be a different guy coming from the other side of the room as well. I don't know, though. I've never... That was, that whole fight in there was suspiciously easy to me, and it's really thrown me off, because I really thought it was going to be harder than that. I don't know if I need to come back through there or not. Okay, so this is where we dropped our letter earlier. Okay, this apparently is a secret. Okay. You're starving now. Okay, so now I can walk back and forth across there. Let's go turn the poison off. Okay. So yeah, I guess that door has to be down for this wall to go up, which is really weird. Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. I was thinking she only got one stat point when she should have got 4, but it's him. He's always going to get +1 as well. Okay. Bonus accuracy? Yes, please. Okay. Take that. And then we gotta get Constitution up to, I think it's level 3. We can start using the magic pickaxes that you can get later. Let's just have you eat the pie, I guess. Is there a different pie though? I feel like that pie should be for him. Okay. That is very clearly a pressure plate. What does this button do? Open that door? Must open that door. I think. Okay, and then I saw this go up. I know there's a button here. Oh, this was another secret that made me so mad. I got distracted because she leveled up. See, now there's 15s. Okay, it's great. Before, when this thing was down, and I was playing this game before, I could see this button, because you can kind of barely see it there. But I couldn't get to it because this was in the way, and then I could tell from the map that there was stuff up there, and I was like, well, I can't get the stupid wall to open up. And yeah, eventually I figured out that you have to have the door closed when you leave, and then the wall opens for some... Oh, I have a green gem now. Wait. Okay. Well, that solves that problem. Now how do I get... yeah. I think the fastest way to get there is to go back through this loop. Okay. We actually had better go and do... Where'd that use torch go? We'd better go do... Okay. I thought I saw something. It's not important. We better go do this or I'm going to forget to do it. Okay, so we gotta go back over here. And then, whichever grade it was... Oh, there's not a grade there. Uh-oh, is it gone? Oh, nope, okay. It's one of these grates. There we go. That's, you gotta put something in for that secret. And basically what happens is it falls down to here and hits this pressure plate, which then lowers a ladder, and you can climb up here. Okay, the light turning on scared me for some reason. Okay, like a special Grim Cap roll there. What is this? Vitality. Let's give that to him. I'm going to be checking her stats constantly. Okay, resurrection potion, another golden key. So I got a lot of golden keys to start, but that goes away quick. One thing this guy definitely likes to do when he makes his dungeons is he likes to make stuff that you can get with golden keys. And it's really useful stuff, and it's really great and all that stuff, but you need a lot of golden keys. Oh, crap. The poison's not turned on. Does that mean I'm gonna have to... How do I get the poison to... Yeah. I mean, I can just turn it on and try to run down the hallway, I guess, but I'm gonna get poisoned a little bit, I think. Oh, you're hungry now? Okay, so food is definitely an issue here. Okay. Okay, definitely an issue. Okay. Okay, let's try to time this. Oh, crap. Okay, I only got hit once. That's not bad. Where'd that green gem go? Okay, so it only worked for a little bit. But we got what we needed. Okay, wait. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Too much thinking. Thinking is hard. Now I gotta leave through the other way, don't I? Okay, well, good news. Even though he's a a little bit behind in XP. This gives a little bit of XP, and it should be enough for him to level. That stupid, loud, noisy poison. So if I just do this, there's 22. That's a lot. Okay. Well, good news is it's not like I missed a lot of stuff. It's that you can. Okay, first of all, my guys are really tired, so we got to make sure everybody's got food. You have to sleep in this dungeon, or this mod, or this custom dungeon, whatever we're calling it. Which is one of the reasons why food is such an issue. Because sleeping uses up food. Well, I mean, passing time uses up food, and then you pass time when you sleep. Okay, so I should mark that off. I marked that already. Let's just mark this so I know I've been there. Pretty sure I got all the stuff in here. That's another thing that I really struggle with when I play this kind of game, is I obsess over making sure that I've found all the stuff. And so right now it's not too bad. Because I'm trying more to actually do stuff, because I'm streaming it, and I went the wrong way, didn't I? I did. You know what? That works. We can go this way. Just trying to focus on actually getting stuff done instead of obsessing over did I get everything. But normally, like, I'll sit here and I'll look at the map for like 20 minutes and be like, okay, I haven't been to this area yet, even though I have, but I'll be like, oh, this side of the map's unexplored, I need to go over there, and I'll go over there and do some stuff, and then I'll miss everything, and then I'll look at the map for a little while longer, and then I'll be like, oh, I gotta go over here, and then I'll miss stuff there too. It's great. It's a good time. Okay. Strong eyes, reduction or resistant to blindness condition. Okay, I don't think that's a big deal until later, because I think the only enemies that can blind you are the crowern things. Okay, we can now learn Frost Burst. I shouldn't say that. There's probably other enemies that can blind you, but they're the only ones that I ever got far enough to have to deal with that would blind me. Okay, so what was that noise? Okay, well, I can't even tell if that's an in-game noise or if that is there's a freaking turtle right there I didn't even see. Or if that's an in-my-house noise. Yeah, we'll take concentration. I'm 95% sure you need 3 levels in concentration for one of the utility spells for arcane magic anyways. And then it also gives 10% more XP, so I'm getting XP 40% faster than normal, which is... It's probably going to allow them to keep up with my Ratling, who has Treasure Hunter, but it's going to have them way ahead of my other guys, and they are going to have to use Wisdom Potions and those Insight Shards and stuff to make up for it. Okay, well, already I can see there's a pressure plate over there and a blue gem. What? Oh, hi. Frost, I guess? Probably weak to fire, but yeah, they're weak to fire. Oh, okay. Oh, hi. More spices. Oh, I forgot they cartwheel. That's not a good sign. I'm like, oh, I've played this game before. Immediately gets dunked on by the weakest enemy. Okay. Alright, doesn't really matter. Healing services, donate blue gem, please. Okay, that's great. Where's my... Okay, well, that's great. So... 95% sure that's pressure plate too. Oh. It's a full set, okay. Okay. Now everybody's got at least some clothes. Okay, well, unfortunately, it looks like, if I'm looking at this right, the only what is that noise? Okay, it's happening again. I can't tell. There's noises being made, and I can't tell if it's noises in my house or if it's noises in the game. Is it a rock? It's a rock. Somebody is carrying a rock. I'm gonna have to do inventory management at some point. I might do that. Okay. I don't know. I don't really have any viewers right now because I haven't streamed in 100 years and I didn't do any kind of advertising or marketing or anything to let anybody know I was going to do this. So probably nobody. But if somebody is watching my stream or in the future, if you're watching my stream, hi there. And I'm hearing noises, just... Okay. Oops, I shot the... shot that guy over there, and I'm pretty sure he's a shopkeeper. Because he sells you stuff. Okay. Well, shoot. Did I read this already? Did I just pick it up, put it in my inventory? Okay, so one thing that I probably should try to not bother with is since we don't have any alchemist, there's no alchemist in this mod, so it doesn't really matter who carries the alchemy stuff because it doesn't multiply. Cooking set, not for sale, rope, shovel, mortar and pestle, okay. How much do you want to bet that if we jump in this water, there's going to be a turtle in there. It's going to trap us or block the ladder and we're going to die. I'm going to quick save real quick. Yeah. We're still going to do it because I remember you can steal this guy's stuff. Real. Okay. It's weird because he gets mad at you, but he doesn't actually do anything, and he still sells you stuff, so. Okay. I'm getting tired now. I'm not usually up this late. Okay, there's a turtle over there. Oh, do you not climb that one? Okay. Oh, and saltweed. Okay. Okay. Trying to think if I remember any other secrets. So I know a cooking set's going to be important. What do we got? We got 3 keys, so... Son of a... We almost have to take the cooking set, though. Okay. Oh, we didn't... Okay, hang on. We just... Well, he's almost level 4 anyway, but we need an alchemy point to even cook anything. So that might have been a mistake, but I think we're good. Okay. Tasty fish for a blue gem. Oof. Is there nothing right there? Okay, I thought I saw something. I'm blind to both eyes. Okay. Shoot. Alright, so... I feel like I'm gonna get really annoyed with my inventory. What? Not just... Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, it doesn't help that I'm tired either. Okay. I should be hitting him with this. Of course, it doesn't matter if we do almost no damage anyway. Good lord. Real. Okay. Shooting him always works. I don't like that he doesn't have room in his inventory for the stuff. The heck. Okay. Gonna have that mushroom pie. Okay, throw something unnecessary. I don't know if the letter will go far enough. Let's throw a knife. I think I heard it open. Oh, can't go that way. Okay, beautiful. Take the knife back. Do. All the things. Should he carry the lockpicks since he's eventually going to be the nimble guy as well? Scroll of shield. Just a basic shield spell. Okay. Be good for him. Theoretically. I feel like I'm never going to use that spell. Even though I really should. Oof. I mean, it's going to be hard for him to get. I was thinking, like, he's basically a battle mage, right? So, thinking if I, oh. God. I think that was a miss because because I didn't wait for him to walk close enough, but still, good lord. Okay, the sun's coming up. We can stop holding on to that torch. Aha! That's why you always look for stuff. I don't know, I think in oh, what is it? Okay, I just picked up the the dagger instead of attacking with it. I think in the original story, or the original gameplay for Legend of Grimrock 2, you gotta kind of train yourself not to be a hoarder, because, well, I shouldn't say you have to train yourself. Depends on, for me, like, usually when I play video games, I'm a hoarder. I hoard all the items. And, but in Legend of Grimrock 2, there's no shop. It's like you can't, didn't I have a lockpick? I did. Yeah, there's no shop, so you can't sell anything. Okay, so that's going to be better. So there's no point to holding on to stuff. Like, there's no incentive to add spices to animal meat, okay, to carry around a ton of stuff, especially when it impacts your carry weight, or your, well, not your carry, when it I'm gonna quick save. So before you go into any water in this game, you should always quick save. I swear to the sweet Lord baby Jesus that this guy, when he made this mod, no, I'm over encumbered. Oh god, okay, I didn't realize that I was over encumbered. I don't know how that happened. Okay, it looks like we just barely became over encumbered. But yeah, in the original Grimrock, or Legend of Grimrock 2, and I think the first one as well, but there's no shop or anything, so there's no point in keeping excess stuff. There was only some quest-related stuff you would want to hold on to. And my bladder is telling me it is time to end the stream. So, we're going to end it here. We basically did the beginning area, found a couple of secrets, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to try to stream this every night before I go to bed, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.